Good morning, Elizabeth Moore here. This week I'm going to be coming to you and talking about what is holding you back. So, what is holding you back from reaching your goals? This can be your goals in anything, your goals in life, your goals in your job, your goals in schooling, health and fitness, your family, your relationships. What is holding you back from reaching your goals? So the first thing we're going to talk about is something that we do literally all day long, and that's talking to ourselves. Now, that's not just the random conversations that we have in our head all day long. I'm talking about the way that we talk to ourselves about ourselves. How we do this affects our mood, our self-confidence, the way we feel about ourselves, the way we project how others should think about us and feel about us as well. Now, we can't control what others say or do or think or feel about ourselves, but we can control what we say to ourselves and how we process what other people say to us or about us so that it doesn't destroy our self-worth and our self-confidence. So we can talk to ourselves either positive or negative. Positive is going to be kind, forgiving, compassionate. Negative is going to be being your own bully. So bullying is a hot topic right now, but being our own bully and speaking to ourselves harshly, critically, judgmentally, all that stuff impacts our mood and it impacts how we feel about ourselves and therefore how we act as well. So here's a good litmus test to decide if what you're saying to yourself is good and should be is benefiting you or not. So the first thing I want you to ask yourself, would I say this to my kids? If you don't have kids, imagine yourself saying this to a child. Would you say this to a child? Would you say to somebody, oh, you are worthless, you're not going to amount to anything, I don't know why you thought you could do that? Would you say that? Most of us are recoiling in horror right now. The second test is, would you say this to your friend? You know, if your friend came up to you, would you say, oh, you look ugly today? You know, how many times do we say that to ourselves in the mirror? And the third thing is, how would you feel and would you want somebody else to say that to you? So would you want somebody to say, oh, you should not go for that promotion at work. They're not going to like you. You are not good enough. You're not qualified. I don't know why you think you can do that. So ask yourself those questions. And if the answer to any of those questions, would I say it to my kids, would I say it to my friends, would I want somebody to say it to me, is no, then why do you think that it's okay to say that to yourself? You know, we are our own worst critics. That doesn't mean that we have to tear ourselves down in the process. So how do we fix this? You know, how do we get past this negative self-talk that we all kind of have been accustomed to doing, and it's holding us back from achieving greatness and achieving what we want to achieve in this life? And it's really simple. And you're going to say, you know, well, yeah, duh, that's what you do. But it's one thing to know what to do, and it's another to actually do it. So here's what I want you to do. When you find yourself talking to yourself about yourself, listen. Listen to what you're saying. And if you don't like what you're saying, if it doesn't pass that litmus test, then change it. You know, it's something literally as simple as saying, oh, you are the worst mom. You yelled at your kids today. You know, you were just short-tempered all day. You are the worst mom. How do you think that's going to make you feel? How do you think that's how you're going to go to bed feel? How do you think your kids are going to feel about you? You know, you're going to project that on your kids, that you think you're a bad mom, so you're going to project that on your kids that, hey, mom's a bad mom. So what do? You say that to yourself, you stop, you listen, you catch yourself, and then you say, but, and then find something positive. Now, it has to be something that's based in truth so that you actually believe it. You know, saying, but you are the greatest mom that ever lived. You know, that's just something that's grandiose and you're just saying it to say it. That's not going to help you to change those negative thought patterns. So you have to change it to something that you actually believe. So all that negative stuff that we just rambled, say, but you made an awesome dinner tonight, and they all ate it, and they thanked me for it. And their faces lit up when I told them they could stay up 15 minutes past bedtime. So you're actually not doing too bad. You're a pretty great mom. Do you see how that makes you feel and how that's going to project onto you, you know, versus you're the worst mom ever because you were yelling. But, and then all these good things that you did do that day. We focus on the negative. That's just part of our human nature. And we are our own worst critics, so that's what we internalize and that's what we take in. But you did stuff good today, so focus on that instead. It takes practice and repetition to bring these positive thoughts to the front of your mind, but that's going to help you in the way that you feel about yourself, in the way that you project yourself to the world, and that's going to help you to reach your goals. The most powerful thing we do is how we talk to ourselves about ourselves, and we can change that. So I hope that you start to really take in how you're speaking to yourself and change it around. If it's negative, flip that script, and you're going to start to believe that you are worth it, and you are good, and you are kind, and you can achieve anything that you want. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you all have a really great day.